Leagues, a brand new challenge. I've made no plans barring one. I wanted the nostalgic feeling of running around with very little idea on what to do. What's the one plan, I hear you say? To rush wilderness content as fast as possible, get to Revenant, Callisto and Vetion, and try to land myself a pet. Hello guys, and welcome to the second installment of League's videos. You guys seem to enjoy the first one, so I thought I'd carry on, and I'm having an absolute blast. I haven't played for 2 days, or properly played in 2 days, since I last made my video. So basically I've just been AFK fishing whilst I've been busy in real life. And this is the haul, which is pretty nice. We got from 62 to 93 fishing, so absolutely can't complain about that. And we've basically got unlimited food for the account now, which is going to be really useful. We also got a medium fishing clue scroll, so we're going to quickly open that one now, and we're going to get ranger boots. No, we're not, but we are getting a unique, so we do get the 50 points, so not a bad way to start things off. I did a bad thing. I killed somebody who was on really low health. I just thought it'd be funny. Yeah, and this was the loot that I got from him, so I'm really sorry. And on a moose. Yeah, sorry about that, buddy, but don't sit on 10 HP. We have just finished up a full Revenant Slayer task, and we got some really nice loots actually. We're going to be looking to need about 6 mil worth of cash to get all the obsidian armor, obsidian sword and all that sort of stuff, and that's the plan. But a hell of a lot of this is alcohols. The bracelets I'm going to be keeping in case I'm lucky enough to land a Revenant weapon. The reason I want the obby armor is for the DPS on the higher revs. Whilst I'm making it, I'm just killing the lower Revenants, but of course we still have a chance of landing one of the weapons whilst trying to make our 6 mil. We are going to be mainly focusing revs for the time being, but in between the revs we're going to be doing a few tasks and things, and just through doing some tasks and things I've got myself level 73 fletching, and that now means we can make onyx bulk tips. We've got about 80 of them, so that's going to be a good source of income for us. Another task finished up at the Revenant, and again we got some nice alcohols. Once again we will be saving the bracelets when we are lucky enough to get a wilderness weapon. I say when because we are going to get one. We've also got a Laren's key, so that's our second Laren's key. These are pretty rare from Wilderness Slayer, actually rarer than in the main game. I watched a mid-man cow video, and in 10 hours he got only 4 of them, so they are going to be rare, but we do have our second one of those. Oh my god, would you take a look at that? I got the Theramon Scepter. Literally, this is what I'm hunting, wilderness weapons. I've never seen a wilderness weapon, so that is so cool to see, and I'm only killing the hobgoblin. But absolutely gutted, it's the one thing I don't need. I need either the crossbow for Wildanator or the chain mace for Callisto and Vetion. So I'm really happy, it's really cool to see, but absolutely gutted it's that one. Another task finished up at the Revenant. We've got some loot in the inventory here. We also got ourselves another Laren's key, so we are getting one a task. And we've got a looting bag full of goodies at the Money Ghost. This is just absolutely ridiculous, but let's go get another task and do a whole load more Revenants. So we've really been needing to knock out some, well, we haven't had time, so we've had to be knocking out some AFK stuff. So we've now got 99 fishing, we got 90 cooking, 93 wood cutting. So with some of these AFK stuff, I'll just be getting to 99 passively whilst I'm AFKing. We're 1,540 points to the next relic, which I'm going to be getting today. I'm just going to be knocking out loads of points today, because I actually have some time to play and can do some tasks and things. First thing I want to be doing is getting myself a fire cape. We've got these stats. I'm going to grab myself a Tazar task. I'm going to try melee it. I've never meleeed a Jad in my life, so we'll see how that goes. Not sure how it's going to go, but we're going to try our best. I might fail epically. If I do fail epically, I'll just have to get some range up and do a Jad task at another time, but yeah, hopefully it goes not too bad. This is the champion setup I'll be using. These are the supplies I'll be using. I just pulled out all the super restores I had and the rest food. And then these are the stats. Like I say, never mediated a fire cape. Let's just get in there, see how it goes. I've got no idea what this is going to be like. Quite honestly, the less said about that melee attempt, the better. In all honesty, I'm just going to get some range levels. I don't like flinch in the 360s. I think Jad's just going to be a pain. I could learn it, but why spend the time doing a few attempts when I could just get a few range levels, magic short bow or something, and just use sort of melee and range. That's 80 fletching for the magic short bow complete. We've just got ourselves 60 range, and I think we can go into the fight cave with that. I don't think it should be too difficult, for goodness sake. There's level 3s completing it in this day and age, so if I can't do it with 60 range, well, let's just hope I can. But as soon as I got this wilderness weapon, why not make some use of it? I want to have some fun with it. Never got to use one, so we're going to use some fire wave on the crazed archaeologist, and we're going to go for a power army just for a little bit of extra bonus. That's the amulet of power obtained with some other goodies, including a prayer potion. I'm going to head back up to Revenant to get some more super restores in order to take on the fight caves again. Holy shit, yes, 8mm effigy. That is my obsidian armor paid for. That is my berserker necklace paid for, so we can really start grinding these revs. That is so cool. I have to go and get this fire cape soon because I can then access to get all the obsidian armor. I'm just absolutely chuffed to pieces with that. 8mm effigy, that is so good. Here we are at the Emblem Trader, about to cash in for our sweet 8 million coins. I do not mind if I do. That's also 100 points and 8 mil cash. That's huge. I'm going to go get another Revenant's task, but that one was absolutely huge. Obviously, we got the 8 mil, we've got all the stuff in the inventory, and we've also got a looting bag full of supplies, alcohols, bracelets. Just, yeah, massive trip. I'm going to be buying a ton of Chaos Runes. Basically, all of this cash is going to need to be put into Chaos Runes, so I'm just going to be spending it all up. Money well spent. That is 70,000 Chaos Runes, which will be used to buy obsidian armor and jewelry at some point. That's the max amount of super restores we can get in the drop, 3 of them. That's absolutely beautiful, and hopefully after this trip, if we just get a couple more, we'll actually be able to do or have another shot at our fire cape. Boys, it's happened again. We've got another ancient effigy, another 8 mil. I had to pick that one up and not leave it on the floor because it took me ages to get my recorder up because it wasn't properly loaded, and I did not want to lose that thing. But as you can see, I've got an 8 mil effigy in the bag. That's another one. What the hell do we do with the money now? Another Revenant's task finished up, and these are how our stats are looking for the fight cave, because we now have enough. We're also up to 72 Slayer. This is what the looting bag is looking like. Obviously, it's a colossal amount in there because we've got the 8 mil effigy. We've also got tons of bracelets. In fact, I'm going to show you my tab quickly. I did have to out quite a lot of it up before I started getting all these effigy drops. But yeah, we're really good on the bracelets. So when we do get a Revenant weapon, we're going to have tons of effort to use on all the bosses, which is going to be great. We're now up to 5 Laren's keys, so let's gear up and get to the fight caves. We go again, round 2. Our inventory is just better. We've got some range. I'm a lot more familiar with it. Our stats are slightly better. I'm pretty confident we'll get the fire cape this time. Famous last words. Not really sure what happened with the caves there again. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do it again. I think perhaps I've just spent too much time in the wilderness. I've got like over 10 capes on the main, and some of those were at quite a low combat. So, yeah, it's something that I used to be fine with, but I've just kind of forgotten how to do. I might just knock out a few more range levels, just make it slightly easier for myself, and then go back at some point at a later date. We're going to sell off all of our Chaos Runes now and see what toggle that leaves us with. We've sold the 70k Chaos Runes that we had, and we've got 650k Toggle. I'd like to be able to get 2 of these, one for a Berserker Necklace and one for a Region Bracelet. I didn't realise that was 250 points. Does it just restart? No, maybe I'll have to hop for that one. But we're going to need more Toggles, so we're going to have to go sell our other emblem, because I do also want all the Obsidian Armour for when we've got the Fire Cape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell the other emblem and get every Chaos Rune I need, just so we're stocked up for when we can actually get the armour. There we go, we lumped a load more money into Chaos Runes, got a whole load more Toggle, and if you just look at all of this, there's like 10 to 12 mil worth of Chaos Runes that have gone into all of this stuff for Toggle here. I'm hoping eventually it's going to be worth it when I've got full Obsidian, the Berserker Necklace, Region, I'm using that, and they all sort of stack together, and I'm hoping the DPS on the revs is going to be absolutely huge. That's the plan going forward. I also need some Toggle, because that's how I'm going to train my crafting. I'm going to be buying gems from the gem store and crafting them out of that Toggle, but that should be the vast bulk of the Toggle I need. So hopefully we shouldn't be spending too much money into it. Right then, next thing to move on to is going to be the next relic, 740 points. Let's knock those out and get the tier, what is it, tier 5 relic? Or no, it'd be our 5th relic. And that means that we're going to get 3 times drop rate as well as a new relic. So we'll see what that's going to be at the time. So we've made a nice chunk of progress, and as you can see, we've now got a new relic. So I've basically just been going around doing some tasks, and we're going to be picking the botanist. The botanist farming cycles occur more quickly. You get twice the amount from farming, but the thing that I really want is saving 95% on a herbal secondary, because it's just for prayer potions and things, which are going to be needing to make quite a few of in the future. So we're going to be selecting that one, and then we're going to be making some prayer potions for our fire cape. We also now have ourselves 88 range, so we're going to be doing the fire cape with 88 range rather than 60, so this should now, all things going correct, just be really super simple. So let's go knock this fire cape out, because it is holding us back from the obby armor.
you doing?
Okay, so that definitely took longer than it should have, and far too many attempts, but we got it, we got the fire cape, and that's the most important thing. Oh, don't be attacking people, I just wanted to show you these guys. They look really cool, these guys in Elmorek. I've not really spent a lot of time here, but as we already have the Tocco, let's go and get our armour. So, let's grab ourselves the obsidian armour. This is why we've got nearly 500k Tocco. We've actually got way more than enough. I can use some of that on crafting stuff. I can actually probably buy some of the weapons for points as well and use it on that. But I'd like to just test out the crafting method with the gems here. I think that is the task, full obsidian as well. So yeah, we are looking pretty cool. That is absolutely huge upgrades. We still need to be able to get ourselves the Berserker necklace. We've got the obby sword. But yeah, look at that, guys. That's really cool. And that's why we got the fire cape. And this is what we've been working towards with all those revs, all the money, so it's so nice to see it. And there we have, guys, 80 crafting. Obviously it's 84 for the region bracelet, but I'm going to use the mushroom pie to boost up because frankly that was awful. This gem shop should be really quick, should be really good, and the stock should be really high, but unfortunately the competition is really fierce, so it's just really frustrating because you should be getting like 2 mil an hour XP, and at some points when it was really packed I was getting like 300k an hour, but I'm glad that's done now. Let's boost up with the mushroom pie and let's make this onyx jewellery. So, let's get these bad boys smelted up. Let's just drop one of these first so I don't go making the same thing twice. I've seen people do it, and that's something I definitely don't want to be doing myself. So, first one we're going to be making is, let's go for that's for the Berserker necklace. So, let's make that, which is obviously paramount with this whole setup that we've got. Where is it? What? Oh, did I not make... Oh, I haven't done the boost. I am a fucking idiot. I'll be right back. Because I dropped one of my onyxes, I was really scared it just like refined and didn't give me anything. I just like legitimately shit myself there. Right, let's actually make that this time, shall we? So, drop that onyx so we don't make two of these. Let's get that. We still need to eat the mushroom pie. Let's eat the mushroom pie, smelt that, do the old, what's-my-calls it, pick up my next onyx, do that, smelt that, and then we're going to be making the bracelet like that. Lovely job. That's going to become Berserker necklace. That's going to become a region. But what we need to do for that is 89 magic. That's the final thing until we've got the Revenant set up that I want. So I'm going to go to Lava Dragons because I got the chance at the Dragon Visage. And also it's some good Pro XP. So let's get up there and get those mage levels. That in my inventory right there is an absolutely sickening amount of money cost on Tocco that I spent into rooms and the gems to get the crafting levels and stuff. I legitimately think I've spent about 15 mil for that stuff. So before we go to Love Dragons, we've got ourselves 5 Laurent's keys. Let's see if we can get any dagging high. Let's see if we can get lucky. First one's going to be a redwood seed. Okay. Oh, that's the to open it. Okay, a redwood seed. I think that's completely useless. Dragon dart tips, not really for me. Can't make darts, so no good. Dragon arrow tips, yeah, pretty awful so far. So the next one's going to be 6 Ranor seeds, which is absolutely fucking beautiful because prayer pots are really hard to come by, so that's really, really nice. And the final one is going to be 196 raw manta rays. No use, just to have so many dark crabs. But out of that, yeah, the Ranor seeds are really useful. So we finally got ourselves the magic level to enchant the jewellery, so let's go and do that. We got some nice prayer XP in the process. We haven't used it yet, but we got lots of bones banked, so we've now got ourselves a Berserker necklace and a region bracelet. I won't actually be able to wear the region in the Revenant caves because I'm going to need the other bracelet, but this is just going to absolutely wreck with the Berserker necklace in this setup, and I cannot wait to start smashing through some of those. That is pretty much where we're going to be wrapping everything up. This is the stats that we're finishing up with. If you enjoyed this episode, consider giving it a like if you made it this far. I've put a lot of time and effort into this one. I've tried doing it slightly different from other leagues. Like a lot of videos I've shown have shown every single task or lots of tasks and stuff. We're trying not to show the tasks, we're just getting them done. We are actually up nearly to 10,000 points, but we're just showing the progress towards our end goal, which is the Wilderness Pet. So now we've got a lovely setup to farm revs. And until next time, guys, thank you very much for watching and goodbye.